Hi everybody, my name is Kurt Benner and I'm a master angler. Qualified for the award back in 2012 and 2014 in multiple species, mostly northern pike and also lake trout. And I feel the best places to land the trophy type of fish is up in northern Canada. Preferably up in the Saskatchewan, northern Saskatchewan area near the Northern Territories, and also up in Manitoba. Particularly like Saskatchewan the best. It just has a wonderful lodges up there, and I would encourage you all, if you want to go after these trophies, to book one of the lodges, again, up in Manitoba or Saskatchewan, and get a once-a-lifetime experience as a fly-in lodge. So I get a lot of questions as how I catch these big fish, and it always comes down to presenting the best lure for those fish to eat. And so as a result, I wanted to go ahead and post a video on the top 5 lures that I feel will catch you the biggest fish. Number 5. Number 5 is Topwater Lures. There is nothing like a huge northern, as it just smokes the top of the water after a topwater lure. I have friends that swear by plastic frogs, such as these, and they're great. They're really fun to cast and retrieve. Also, the Zara Spook, which you can see right here, really the original topwater lure. But I prefer some type of a popper. And the X-Wrap pop is the one I use. I use a lot of X-Wrap products, Rapala products, and the X-Wrap is a wonderful topwater lure. I prefer to retrieve it at any speed. I prefer to retrieve it, kind of give it a jerk to create some noise and splash, and then do a somewhat slow retrieve, stop at certain times. Anyway, you'll get some great fish by that method. Number 4, this is really much a no-brainer, and that is the Daredevil spoon. It's really a must lure for every angler's lure box for both pike and lake trout. And 2 lures, I mean, they're just the easy ones. Daredevil right here. Great one. And then also the 5 of Diamonds does a wonderful job getting these. I would say use the number 2. These are the number 2 for the pike. If you're looking for a lake trout, go with the number 5. That's a large one. I didn't bring one of those today. But so number 2 for the pike, and number 3 for the, number 4 for the for trout. Castmaster also makes a good one, but I prefer the Daredevils. Okay. Number 3, spinners. Spinners are great. They are really, really easy to cast and retrieve. I tend to wind them in a medium to fast type of retrieve. And MEPS makes the greatest ones, and those are the number 5s size. This is a double Agila. Also, I like the black and chartreuse. And I've always had better luck when you attach a bucktail. All these spinners that I have the bucktail at the end of it. And as a result, it tends to, at least in my opinion, attract more fish. So again, the MEPS number 5 spinners. Number 2, soft baits. Soft baits are awesome. I love throwing them. You can retrieve them at any speed. Storm makes some phenomenal soft baits that actually suspend in the water. And I bring them back with a jerk movement to imitate a distressed fish. And they are so realistic that the pike especially, they just can't resist going after these. And so here's Storm makes them. Okay, this is the live pike and then that's a wild eye. And then they also make the suspending wild eye, which you see there. And again, great lure. But remember, bring extra. And that is because the pike tear up these lures really easily. All right. So now my number one pike lure, and that is jerkbaits. And the number one jerkbait I like is the Rapala X-Wrap. And here it is. Rapala makes a great number of jerkbaits. Okay, here's I think a shad wrap, or no, this is a husky wrap. But anyway, they make a great noise when you retrieve them. I like them with a little bit of bucktail at the end of them. They make, as I said, the X-Wrap is one of the newer ones. They make these wraps so real, these jerkbaits so realistic, and they come in all colors of the rainbow. Really like the chartreuse colors, the clown. It's a clown, and you'll have a great time with these jerkbaits. All right, so that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and have a great time on your next fishing trip.